Welcome to this week's Angel Messages. So we are using fairy cards for our messages from the angels. Fairies felt so strong at the moment, and I think it's because we haven't had a lot of rain and other people have had a lot of rain, and there's a lot of shifting within their world. So we were asking them this morning to bring in the rain, please. So I feel like the fairies are working right now on that balance, finding balance within the weather system. We'll see, right? My name's Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. If you haven't already got my Healing with the Angels mini course, go to my website, sealwithlove.com, and you'll find it there. 3 things your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation that will really support you as you connect to the healing vibration of the angelic realm. There's also a link in the description, so you can go right there. And just as I'm talking, I can hear Willow in the room, and she's a little fire fairy as well. Fairy energies are busy right now. What I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. All right, you ready? Let's shuffle the cards. We'll choose a card for everyone, and then that card has just come out, and then we'll choose a card for 1, 2, and 3. That feels better. That's interesting. All right, this first card is go outside. I was just outside. It says it's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Isn't that the truth? Go outside, be in nature, connect to the fairies, connect to that realm of the elementals, connect to the weather systems, to the clouds, watch the clouds, and offer gratitude as you go outside. You know, we're breathing in that beautiful fresh air, and we are blessed by all the wonderful things that nature can bring us, all our fruits and vegetables, our food. Just incredible how nature supports us. And how do we support nature? What do we do to support nature? So offer your love, offer your gratitude, your appreciation. Let nature know, let the fairies know, let all the little elementals know, let every single flower and blade of grass know that you appreciate it and you're grateful. Let all the ants and the bees know that you're so happy that they're there supporting you, all the birds, every part of nature. I have this feeling that it's so important to be in alignment with all of nature, and we don't realize it, we don't think about it. We go about our day every day, and the air we breathe is nature, isn't it? I mean, it's coming from the trees, it's coming from the algae, it's coming from the earth. It's supporting us, totally supporting us. So we need to be in partnership with nature, and we forget about that partnership. It's like having a friend that you don't connect with, don't talk to. So it's time to talk to nature. Talk to your best friend. Right. All right, number 1. Let's see what's coming up for you. Number 1 is transformation. Ooh, we always love transformation. Well, I do. I always love transformation. The fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. That's a really pretty picture. So when we think of transformation, I always think of transformation as the caterpillar moving into the stage of the butterfly. And when you're the caterpillar, you can't imagine what it's going to be like as the butterfly. You can't imagine how amazing that is going to be. And so we struggle with that, and we sort of resist it and say, no, I'm not ready yet. I can't do this. I'm happy right here because this is what I know. But the angels are saying there is change that is there. There's a change coming up for you. Surrender is a great word, isn't it? It's just surrendering to it. And maybe it's surrendering something in your life that it's time to let go of. Surrendering a decision that you have that will bring change. That's right, Willow. That will bring change in your life. It's not always easy, is it? No. It's not always easy to go from, I know, it's not always easy to go from, a way of being that is familiar. It's kind of like wearing a pair of shoes that you've worn for donkey's years, and then, they wear out and you need to buy another pair of shoes, get another pair of shoes, and it's hard to wear them in. And you might think, what, I really like the other pair. I really like the old pair that I had before. Change is tough sometimes, but it's only challenging when we start measuring it against something else. When we see it as an adventure, when we see it as a choice, we see it as something that will bring even more light into our lives, then we can welcome transformation into our lives, can't we? We can welcome it into our hearts. Transformation. All right, just gave Willow something to eat. At the top of her box is Violet, which is transformation. It's kind of perfect. The bottom card has Violet on as well. So I think this is a time of transformation for sure. They're all coming to say transformation is here. So number two. Number two is purity. So it's a really beautiful card with the white and pink that's there. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. So when I feel into this, the first word that comes to me is innocence, and the sense that, we beat ourselves up about things, don't we? We feel guilty about something, or think we could have done better, or blame ourselves for something, or we feel like victims sometimes, don't we? And I feel that this message is saying, come back to that place of the purity of your spirit, of the purity of your light, of your heart, of who you truly are, and let go of all that ego stuff, all the physical stuff, everything that you think defines you, but really what defines you is your light, is your love, is your grace, is your kindness, is your ability to grow and welcome growth in, and to surrender to that growth, right? So I feel the message here is about going with the flow. Even though it says purity, that white light, that coming into the place of your light, of your truth, I feel like it's going with the flow. Instead of struggling and holding on, it's letting go, coming back into that place of your pure spirit. I feel like it's about a decision that you have to make. And it's coming back into that light that is you, coming back into the purity that is you, and then allowing yourself to go with the flow of the energy. Because sometimes we restrict ourselves, don't we? We know what the answer is. We just don't like that answer. So we try to conjure up another answer, or we ask somebody else for the answer. But the answer is in your heart when you come back to that pure light that is you. What's the question? What have you been asking yourself? Go back to your heart. Knows the answer. You know the answer already. Number three. Number three is look in a book. Oh my goodness. So we did this the last time. We picked up the fairy book and we looked in the book. So we'll do that in a moment. It says, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So we want a message, and we're asking for that message to come through. So let's see. Asking a question, what do I need to know? What do I need to know right now? Let's see what wants to come through in this book. All right. You remember I showed you a bottom card? It's not there right now. And I said the violet. It was the stargazing card. So this is the one that came up. So we obviously needed that, didn't we? When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So it says here, this may be a time really to look at your horoscope, to look at the stars, to look at what's happening in the heavens. So Mercury is retrograde. There is a sense of there's a lot of retrograde planets right now. And we just had a new moon in Leo. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement in the cosmos. Stargazing. So it says stargazing can bring about a deep sense of peace and can also help you to put things into perspective. Look how tiny the stars appear to be. Yet this is only an illusion. Conversely, perhaps something in your life appears to be bigger than it is in reality. And we can do that, can't we? We can make a mountain out of a molehill. We can look at something and think, oh, this is just terrible. It's never going to work. It's never going to get better. So I feel that, again, that message is about looking at the stars, seeing how small everything is, and realizing that it's not that small at all. It's all an illusion. Everything is an illusion. That smallness is an illusion. Your smallness is an illusion. Everything in your life, in our lives, is part of that story that is an illusion. And it's not while you're living it, for sure. It's not an illusion then. But it's understanding that it is part of your book. It's a page, a chapter, a storyline in your book. And there is a feeling with this, the stargazing, that particular card had the violet in it, that there is change that is coming for you, transformation that is coming for you. Make a wish. What is it you want to change right now? What is it you want to bring magic in so that it will transform into something that is wonderful and amazing and joyful and happy for you? So, stargazing. That is so funny that that came up. I can't even find that again. Oh, here we go. Astrology as well. So looking at astrology, that's right. Looking at the stars, looking at the heavens, seeing what is in alignment for you. And noticing particularly with this Mercury retrograde and Leo and the Leo new moon and that Leo sun and the Leo energy, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of passion and there's a lot of steam that is coming up, isn't there? So I feel part of this as well is just stopping yourself, coming back into your own heart, because that is like the lion heart, coming back into your heart and really looking at your life from a perspective of not ego, but the perspective of the soul and what you're learning here and all the wonderful opportunities that are there for you, all the love that is there for you. I feel that's it. I love that. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. For these angel messages, we never know where they're going, do we? But they are moving us toward that goal of enlightenment, right? I will see you next week. Thank you for leaving me comments. Thank you for sharing my work with your friends. And I will send you angel blessings.